What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We've got the trailer, we've got my truck. Check out the plate on the trailer, just in case. Huge shout out to my boy Tommy for letting me borrow his trailer. Got it hooked up to my truck, and I finally got the center caps for my wheels. It looks so much better. No more ugly center bore showing all ugly and stuff. But let's go ahead and get inside the truck, and I will let you guys know what's going on today. So in the last vlog I said I was going to be doing the engine bay, and I actually came across a really good deal from a paint shop, and they were willing to help me out with the cost of the engine bay. So that's where we're headed to go pick it up. I kind of really wanted to do it myself, but for the price that they gave me, it just made sense just to drop off the car and have them take care of it. Material is expensive, plus I would have to buy tools and stuff, so it would come out to more, if not the same, cost as just having them do it. And I would, have to spend time doing it myself and run the risk of it not coming out the way that I would want it to come out. So I figured I'd just let the shop take care of it. So let's head down and pick up my hatchback. So we're here at the shop, and the engine bay looks good. It's really bright. Here we go, got the car loaded up, and we're over here at Dynamic Elite Collision Auto Body and Paint. The engine bay came out exactly how I wanted it to. I didn't need any shave, no tuck, no nothing. I just asked them to take it down to metal, respray it. It looks good. It's exactly what I wanted. It's like a OEM plus look. So now I just got to be careful with it. Doing some late night wrenching on just trying to get this thing back together. So there's my engine on the stand. Looks pretty good. Pretty excited about this. So my boy Panda just came over and ceramic coated the engine bay, so that way once we're ready to get it back on, it's all nice and coated, and all the dirt and stuff will fall right off. But look, check this out. I cerakoted my mounts. It looks really good. And then my boy Alex from Enjoy Life Drive Slow got me these titanium bolts for the engine mounts. So there's 1, 2, look at that. That's pretty cool. The mounts all ceramic coated. The mounts all cerakoted, and that's pretty cool. So man, the hardware looks dope. I got the ones for the rear trans, but there's no point in putting it on right now. But small things went in. Brake booster, clutch master cylinder, so small progress. Alright, so it's time to put the clutch on the engine so we can go ahead and mate the transmission and the engine together. Huge shout out to Rick for getting the flywheel resurfaced for me. He took it while I was at work, so that was a huge help. But in case you didn't know, H2B requires a flywheel spacer, and this is the spacer. So I just gotta put the pilot bearing and then attach the spacer, and then I can go ahead and put the flywheel onto my motor. So I usually would do the rear main seal, but I just did this not that long ago, and it's not leaking, so if it's not broken, don't fix it. So the flywheel is on. All my flywheel bolts have been torqued to spec, 80 pounds. I think usually it's like 76, but I just did a little bit more. Put some blue Loctite on them so that they don't back out. That is a common problem with the H2B. So with the blue Loctite, it's not permanent, but it will help with the vibrations and stuff. And over here, got my new clutch, 6-puck unsprung. Not sure if I messed up by getting unsprung, but we'll see. This thing is definitely over spec'd. This is rated for like 450 torque, so you do the math, whatever horsepower that is, but I won't even be going near that. And there's the pressure plate, so go ahead and get these up, and then we can go ahead and make the transmission and the engine. So got the clutch on, got the clutch alignment tool. So this is actually the clutch disc, in case you didn't know, and this is the pressure plate. So I gotta go ahead and put this on and line it up. Here we are, got the clutch all done up, ready to make the trans and the motor. Slide that out. Let's go. Hell yeah. So I actually lost my fork, but huge shout out to James over at Ghostworks for hooking me up with the clutch fork. Now I can finally put together the engine and the trans, so let's get to it. So I've got the engine and the trans together finally. Like I said, I was waiting for this fork since apparently I lost mine. A huge shout out to James for that. But now I just got to put on the harness and then I can drop it in. And I've got my harness on. I do need to get a new connector for this distributor plug, mainly because when I depinned it, I didn't know how to do it, so I broke the connector, so that's why it's not shrinked here. But you know, I just did a little do it yourself kind of thing, depinned them and decided to shrink. It's dirty, but I'm gonna clean them up once they're in. But the way I like to do my harness is I like to zip tie it to the back of the water neck so it stays nice and tight. And yeah, let's go ahead and put this thing in. Got the front end all up in the air, so I'm actually going to try to drop the engine in from the bottom and then bring it up. I don't want to drop it in because I don't want to risk damaging the paint. So yeah, let's try to get it in. So got the engine almost bolted in. This post mount right here, there's a 17mm bolt that goes in there. It's really a pain in the butt to get, but once that's in, these are tight already. I just have to get this one in. All I gotta do is just raise this up and, you know, put it in. I am gonna get new hardware for this because, you know, they look all crusty and stuff, but this is just for now to get it started, and so I can go ahead and mock everything up. But yeah, we're making some progress. So today was a long day at work. Finally home though, and get to wrench on the car for a little bit. So got the car all up in the air. It looks complete, or it's kind of complete, but it's really not. I still have a few things, but I did order a lot of stuff, so it should be here hopefully tomorrow, but we'll see. Anyways, this right here, I have to clean this up right here. You know, it runs in the fender, but because it goes into this hole here, you know, and it runs along the fender this way, I do want to make sure that what you can see in the engine bay is clean, so I do want to clean all that up. So right now I'm actually going to be working on getting the shift linkage on, so I can go ahead and put the downpipe on. That way I can start to see everything else and you know, really get an idea of what it's going to look like. So I still need to put the clutch master cylinder too, and the slave cylinder, and all that good stuff. So I might actually hold off on putting the downpipe because I do need to bleed the clutch. But anyways, yeah, making small progress. So let's get the shift linkage on. So I think I've got the final piece to get this thing all going, but there's still quite a few, you know, things to do to finally get this thing running. So you remember when I took off the exhaust manifold studs at the beginning of the build? Well, finally got them, ordered them. Speed Factory Racing titanium studs with the titanium hardware. This thing's gonna look so good. show you guys once the manifold is on with the turbo and everything. So but yeah, just put them on, super easy to install. 3mm end here, just screw them in by hand, and then, you know, I just run them down with a 3mm socket, and or if you have a 3mm Allen wrench, you could do it like that. But I use a socket because I could just put it on my electric ratchet and run them down. So yeah, looks awesome. So this is the current state of my car. It looks complete, but it's not. I still have to make the dash 16 fittings and hoses. I need fluids, oil, transmission fluid, coolant. I need to run the vacuum lines from the wastegate and the blow-off valve. I need these coil unplug, spark plug plate, and then just small bits and pieces. But this is where I'm gonna leave off for the vlog. Just wanted to give you guys an update. Tow hook. So I just washed it. So let me know what you guys think of the new color setup. Wheels and calipers. I do need new rotors, so I need to resurface them or buy new ones. I don't know. I'll probably just buy new ones because they're pretty cheap. But I need to put the brake pads in. But first I need to. Yeah, I need new rotors for this, but I have the pads, but I just need new rotors, and then I'll put them on, and we're getting closer to getting done. But anyways, this is where I'm gonna leave off on the vlog. Catch you guys on the next one. Sorry it's been taking so long to upload and stuff like that, but I am quite busy. But yeah, this thing looks awesome. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace.